So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is Friday the 15th. The time is now 11:57 a.m. guys. It's going to be a beautiful Friday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you guys can see more of me. Make sure to visit my website adaycreations.com and give this video a huge thumbs up to show some love and support. Now moving forward, today's topic is going to be 5 signs that your ex is suffering without you guys. It's very important for us to know the signs that our ex is secretly suffering without us, whether they want us to know it or not. Now, the first sign that your ex is suffering without you guys is he's jealous or she's jealous when you are around other guys or other girls. Like if your ex gets jealous when you are around other people and you happy and you living your best life and you're not even concerning yourself with them anymore, it makes them suffer because now they feel like, wow, this person actually moved on without me. This person is living a better life without me. And how can this be? This happens a lot when you have an ex that has a high ego. Someone who really believes that you cannot do any better than them. So to move on without them and to be doing better without them is really like a slap in the face to them. And yes, they are suffering whether you know it or not. Now, the second sign to know that your ex is suffering without you guys is he or she is drinking and smoking a lot more. So that means that they're now throwing themselves more into, medicating in some type of ways, medicating their pain. So if that person is smoking now and they wasn't smoking before, or maybe they drinking more now, that is a way for them to deal with the situation. Even though, they don't want to admit it, but they are suffering. It's helping them to cope with that situation. So if you see them, draining themselves in drugs, then yes, that's a sign that your ex is suffering without you. Now, the third sign to know that your ex is suffering without you guys is that person admits to you that they're miserable. Like some people are so unhappy after a while that they can no longer pretend like they're happy. If now they have to be honest with themselves and other people. It's like the misery is so obvious that you can just see it on their face, the way they treat other people, the way that they act. So yeah, at some point in time, some of your ex might be like, hey, I am miserable without you. I am unhappy and I have to be honest because, you can only pretend but so long. After a while, your true emotions and your true feelings are going to come out and the truth will be told. Now, the fourth sign to know that your ex is suffering without you guys is they stop caring about themselves. Now, this happens a lot. Like when you have an ex that thought that, like I said before, like you wasn't going to move on without them and you couldn't do any better than them. When you decide to really walk away, one way to really tell that your ex is suffering is they stop caring about themselves. Meaning like they don't bathe as much as they normally do, or maybe they don't get their hair done the way that they used to, or maybe they just stop caring about dressing nice. It's like, hey, who am I dressing nice for? Who am I trying to impress? So when you see that your ex is going downhill slowly but surely, that is a sign that your ex is suffering without you. That's a sign that they stop caring about themselves and other people. And that's dangerous because think about it. If they're not caring about themselves anymore, then how can they possibly care about you? And that's how you have to see it. Now, the fifth sign to know, guys, that your ex is suffering without you is they keep rebounding. They can't stop rebounding. It's like every time you turn around, they with this one, they with that one, they with that one. And the reason why they do this is because they're trying to fill that void. They're trying to fill that gap. They're trying to replace you. So what they're doing is, okay, they get with one person. They see, okay, after a while, it's not doing it for them anymore. Then they get with someone else. Then they get with someone else. And the cycle continues. So that's another sign to know that your ex is suffering without you. That person doesn't want to be alone because anytime that person is alone, most likely they're going to think about you, the things that y'all used to do, how y'all used to have fun. Now they're missing you, but they have so much pride that there's no way that they're going to call you and say, hey, I messed up. I want this relationship back, because it's the pride. So yeah, that's another way to tell that your ex is suffering without you. Now, the bonus for today, guys, to know that your ex is secretly suffering without you is they're always trying to prove that they're over the relationship. Anytime you have someone that's like going around telling people, oh yeah, I'm over the relationship. I've been over it. I'm good. I'm doing so much better. That is a sign that that person is probably still suffering inside. That person is like, let me act like I'm doing so much better, even if I'm not. So, yeah, that's a sign that your ex is suffering without you. If they're going around trying to prove to everyone that knows them, like, yeah, I'm doing so much better without that person, then that's a sign that they still suffering. Because if you really over a relationship, there's no reason to continue to go backwards and talk about it. You might as well keep moving forward and move on to, bigger and better things. So yes, I wanted to talk about this topic. If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because there's so much more to come. And visit my website, adaycreations.com. Until the next video, guys. Peace.